Welcome back! You are listening to the video recording of a live episode. To catch our shows live, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us. This will keep you up to date on our schedule and any changes that occur. All our stream info and links are in the description below and at links.chaoticallybalanced.com. You can also support us on Ko-fi by going to chaoticallybalanced.com/support and get access to exclusive content and our Discord community perks. Alright, enough of that. Let's dive into the adventure. Welcome, adventurers. This is part 2 of a live-streamed episode. To get immediate access to our full episodes, please visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support or links.chaoticallybalanced.com. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one. Welcome back. We left off with our group of investigators investigating. They are investigating what seems to be a crime scene late at night. Lala waking everyone up, but Joaquim and Beetle going back to sleep. With Joaquim's guidance and Croc's help, was able to get through to Yenor and Kaida in their happy portal land and bring them back, and they have been investigating. They figured out some different details about this room, and now Yenor is attempting to reach out to her deity, not the Raven Queen, but instead Lady Taiki. We got some backstories mixed up, so I want to correct that for the record. It is the Lady of Fate in the world of Etheros, Lady Taiki. She will be reaching out to her deity, so Yenor, without any further ado, go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
That's a 19.
Roll a D100. So a 19 and then a 60. There's a lot of just this feeling of dis-ease, of unease, weird, unnerving silence as you're focusing and trying to look for an answer. It doesn't feel like you're going to get a response.
Would I think the silence is a response? The unease feeling?
It could be. What is the question you are searching for an answer to?
Just if she knows what kind of being this is.
Yes, there's a heavy sense of the feeling of unease grows the more you focus on an answer to this question.
Would I assume it's safe to say no? Or that it makes her uncomfortable?
The feeling grows as you think about it making her uncomfortable.
So it's something that even she doesn't know or is not familiar with.
Or is something that she is familiar with, but not comfortable with. This isn't a feeling of fright or fear. It's more just discomfort. like unease, unnerving.
Fuck makes a god uncomfortable. Is it one of the primordial things?
Or the three primordial creatures?
Yeah.
No, they would not fit in this airship.
Is it something like those?
Are you asking me, the DM, or your goddess?
My goddess.
The feeling lessens as you ask if it's one of those creatures. But then the feeling gets stronger as you ask if it's something like those.
So yes.
You
So what's
can
like?
infer that means that yes, it's something like those creatures.
So what's a primordial but not?
Are you asking yourself, the party, the DM, your goddess?
I'm asking everyone who's here. I'll say it out loud.
What was the question?
What's a primordial but not?
A genasi?
No, Genasi is primordial.
But also
Primordial like the three primordials.
the primordial, but also not.
Like the primordial kraken, the land beast, or the great worm.
Yeah.
Do I sense anything else when I ask that question?
What's a primordial but not?
Yeah.
Just
Unease.
a great sense of unease.
Can I ask the knife what would upset a goddess that's like a primordial?
Well, me. Or something like.
What's like you?
The rest of my body.
I don't
You-
suppose you have any clue where that is.
You weren't eating yourself, were you?
No. You
Would-
might call me Nosferatu. My name is Desolus's Tooth for a reason.
Because you're a tooth?
Or part of.
Who was the Solus again?
That's the name of the second moon of Etheros.
Okay.
He
Or
also
the, 1 second.
He also what?
he mentioned something else that was important. That when he tasted the first pool of blood, that's the weird primordial-ish one. He said that it came from something that's alive. But I couldn't find anything still alive in here.
Correction, Desolus is the third moon of Etheros.
So something is alive and bleeding on this airship. And it's something from the hells or the abyss. I'm assuming it's not
Or
a
a
fae.
primordial, but not.
Oh, jeez.
You asked the question. So that is now one of the options.
Listen, she said it was like a primordial, but it's not a primordial. Or it's not one of the three.
Not one of the three. But there could be more.
Oh, fuck.
Where is Tyron? How is he involved in all this? There's like a bedroom and stuff to explore still, isn't there?
No, this is one large open room, but it's smaller than your guys' room.
And there's no corpses. There's just blood.
Yes.
Where's Babin?
Not here.
Would we know, like, roughly where he went or no?
He's in one of the rooms in this hallway.
I'm gonna ask Kaida if she can figure out where he is without waking everybody up.
I could send him a message.
Yeah,
But-
that.
But I think I know what's primordial, but not.
Well, then you should speak up, babe.
I had to think about it for a second, because it's not possible according to our history books. And she looks at you. And she looks at the rest of you. Dragons.
What?
But aren't dragons huge?
You're making she's making hand and fist motions at me.
Out of game, I have information that I should not have.
It happens.
So I know, but I can't do anything about it.
Lala's gonna start poking around for any kind of a weird magic texts or shady looking business things. Among the rubble.
Everything is covered in blood except for the tool spots that you sucked up.
Well, can I poke any documents I find with Nosferatu? Clean them off?
Sure. He gladly drinks the blood and begins glowing again. You do find a couple intact documents. Some about late shipment notices, one about a late payment. One's like a part of a contract for a new generation of automatons powered by... Wait a second. A new generation of automatons powered by
Dragons?
Sniffle Shade.
What? That doesn't even make any sense.
First
Oh.
dragons, now automatons on Sniffle Shade.
Drug-powered automatons. Also money. If there's any money, she'll pocket that.
You find like 50 gold in the desk.
Hell yeah.
Would Yenor see the file that you found?
It's just a couple of papers she was sharing.
Yes.
Do I read anything else? Like, I really get into that.
But the only thing you get is it's a part of a larger contract, but you can't seem to find the papers for the rest of the contract.
I'm gonna ask Kaida to wake up Babin.
No, not Dragonborn blood, Kraka.
Okay.
Dragonborn blood would be like a more greenish hue, but still red. It would have like a greenish turquoise, or greenish hue to it, like the turquoise blood does in here. To resemble that more like a lizard. But it would still be predominantly red. Because humanoid.
Okay.
I'm trying. He's not responding.
Is there a way that we can sense him?
Oh, he's right next to your room on the other side, on the other door.
I'm just gonna start heading there.
Wait. You walked into an invisible wall.
Ouch.
Just full investigative mode, walked into an invisible wall.
All right,
Ow.
Mr. Magoo.
I told you I put up a barrier. You started storming off. I tried saying wait, but it was too late.
Listen, I should be immune to these things.
If
No
I
one's
feel
leave
the
an-
immune
pain.
to walls.
If I leave an opening for any of us to leave, that leaves an opening for something to get in.
No, like I personally should be exempt as a person.
Hmm.
Magic should not apply to me.
Well, then you wouldn't be a paladin, would you, my dear?
That's divine energy, not
It's
magic.
Divine magic.
Divine energy.
Divine magics.
Divine energy.
But I'm gonna make a door here for you so you can go through, and she does so.
I'm going to.
I
knew
slammed
it.
the door a little bit.
It's an archway. It's not a door you can open and close.
I motion it.
I know that shady Bavin must have something to do with this.
Can I minor illusion a slam door?
Sure. It's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the size of my hand.
Yeah. Bavin's door's cracked open.
I kick it.
It only opens about halfway.
That's not great.
Something stopped it from opening the rest of the way.
Yeah. I shove it open the rest of the way.
You can't.
I can't.
There's something behind the door. Physically behind the door.
Can I break the door?
Break the door, or you could just, peek inside and see what you see.
That's fair. I peek.
Blood. And the waist down of somebody just collapsed behind the door.
Do I recognize the waist?
It's not Bavin.
Not Bavin.
Those
Is it
aren't his
his
pants.
Yeah, it's not his pants. There's no annoying hat on top of it. Do I recognize the pants? Just trousers.
They're covered in blood.
Those are distinctly slacks.
I'm gonna try to break the door or get through somehow.
You get through. You squelch your footwear a little bit in blood.
Gross.
As you're trying to get through,
I'm grabbed. Okay.
something startles you and grabs your ankle.
Okay.
Help.
Can I immediately healing hand it?
Lay on hands.
Yeah.
How much?
How much is it to stabilize?
You are unsure how injured, but generally, if you are able to get someone to 1 HP, they're stabilized.
I just do 10.
You do lay on hands, and the magic reverberates down your arms and lights up, and there's a brief glow. Thank you. I didn't think we would meet so soon like this. Again.
Who is it?
It's Tyrone. Tyrone Belfast.
Is he the waist?
Yes.
Okay. I'm really curious how his body is draped. If I saw his ass and nothing else.
Like he was running towards the door, he collapsed behind the door, and his torso and arms are outstretched like he was reaching for the door.
Okay.
And that's what's blocking the door from opening. So then you saw his waist down.
Okay.
But he's covered in blood. So there was no way you were recognizing his clothes.
Okay.
Still bleeding.
Still?
You had enough to stabilize his lesser wounds, but he's missing just a gash across his chest. Wait. He reaches off his belt and just pops a cork and
You couldn't do that 10 minutes ago?
I could barely breathe 10 minutes ago.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You know, your room is the same as this.
I know.
What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything. Someone's trying to take me out.
Well, you are a shady businessman. And I will have to interrogate you later.
Just because I deal with the military doesn't mean that I'm shady.
Can I, like, grab his collar a little bit and,
You
like,
can.
help him up?
Yeah.
You're also dealing in sniffle shade.
No.
No, I saw the paperwork. You're going to be
There
answering
are
my questions later.
2 versions of sniffle shade.
Don't care.
But you know there are 2 versions of sniffle shade. There's the refined version, that is the powder, that is the drug. Then there's the refined version, that is the leaves, that is tea, which have arcane properties.
But if he knows where to get it from, he might know the other suppliers. So I do need
Essentially,
him.
yes.
He will be interrogated.
I'm just letting you know that there are, the various refinement properties of
Yeah, we
sniffle
talked about it.
Yes. There's a dangerous entity on this ship.
I figured from the amount of blood. You're going to help now.
I need to get to my workshop on the ship. I can activate one of the constructs that can help us hunt this down.
Let's go wake up.
Bavin's not here.
Was gonna say with Keem.
Bavin tried fighting the thing off. I ran down this way. Bavin was entering his room. He tried to step in. The thing tore through both of us. Bavin was able to portal away. I don't know to where.
He left you? The
He couldn't
scoundrel?
get to me. He said he'd be back with reinforcements. The thing was silent and stealthy.
Kaida can read minds, right?
To an extent.
Can she look into his head?
She's
With-
currently maintaining a barrier around the other room.
Okay. Can she stop and then look into his head to see what it was? Because he might not have the knowledge, but she probably would.
Let me go to her character sheet. Yeah, so I'm gonna have her make an Arcana check. That'll be a 23. I feel arcane. Just, I'm not gonna resist. Just see a look of shock and terror on her face as she is doing this. And she breaks away. Mr. Belfast doesn't have night vision or dark vision. I couldn't make out what it was. But it moved fast. But also did not make a noise. It did glow this odd... It had this odd pink color glowing around it. It looked like some kind of small battle suit. I'm not quite sure. I only think Bavin got in the way. I don't think Bavin was a target.
Do you think this fucker was?
Yeah. Tyrone was definitely the target. Bavin just got in the way trying to help. It's what we do, isn't it? We try to help.
You know, I was just gonna make a little bit of a face. We're supposed to.
And someone of Bavin's caliber is supposed to even more.
When the hack allows.
But I don't think Bavin was prepared.
Probably not.
I don't think he had his equipment on him.
Let's go wake everyone else up.
That's 2 people. We only have to wake 2 people up, and one of them is very angry.
Well, maybe he won't be angry if he gets to kill something.
You want to hunt this thing down?
Isn't that the idea that Mr. What's-His-Name had? With his construct? Should we just go get the Iron Hand right now?
I'm concerned that the thing is his construct. And he doesn't have control of it.
I'm going to turn to him and say, what say you?
This is not my construct. I don't know what this thing is. But it's not of my making.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
What about your plan to make drugged up constructs? Wait.
I'm going to inspiration that. 21.
Okay. That's a natural 20 for Mr. Belfast.
So I can't tell shit.
He seems to be telling the truth. He's a little shaken up, so it's to be expected that he seems a little off.
And I fully believe he's telling the truth.
He's not giving any indication that he's lying. He let your wife dig through his mind.
Would I have handcuffs? Being a cop? I'm trying to find what I have on me.
Thanks for tuning in. If you're enjoying the show, leave a like and review. It will help lead others our way. If you want to support us further, head over to our coffee page, chaoticallybalanced.com/support, linked in the description below, and see what exclusive content we have for you. Without further ado, let's get back to the adventure.
Surprisingly, I think I don't.
You don't have manacles or anything?
No.
Joaquin probably has manacles.
I'm just gonna haul him over to our door. Because we're right at the door anyway, right?
Yeah, and you would have to because he can barely walk.
That's fine. I just drag.
You're dragging blood with you. Because he's soaked in it.
I'm gonna... Lala, do you mind feeding the evil one? I'm going to gesture at the blood.
I'm not evil. I just like blood.
And if it was up to you, you'd eat my goddess. So, agree to disagree.
Is your goddess inherently good?
No.
So then how does that make me inherently evil?
I don't like you for what you want to do to her. You're evil to me. Because you want to take away something I appreciate. Evil is subjective like that.
What if she wanted to take away something you appreciated?
She would never.
She
She
is,
blessed my union.
she is the Lady of Fate. If you had to defy fate to save somebody, she would have to rebalance fate. Then what would you think of her?
She wouldn't. I have ultimate trust in her.
Move your icons to the sides. Oh. Gotcha, so you can change the icons in above VTT. Technical things.
Now, are you hungry or not?
Yeah, I will always accept a blood offering.
Just remember who offered it this time.
Lala, are you placing Desolus in the blood? Lala,
What? I'm sorry.
are you placing Desolus in the blood?
Oh yeah, of course. He's our forensic tool right now. Feel very
Into
strong.
all the blood's being sucked up into him. You just see the swirling red energy of the blood just being pulled out of the room as the pool just... And then you see the blood being pulled out of Mr. Belfast's clothes. And then you notice a problem. There are still some open cuts on Mr. Belfast.
Oh dear.
He begins sucking
Can I-
blood.
Like, lay on hands. To, like, close the bleeding part.
Need like 5 HP worth.
Yeah, I got that. I just slam it into him.
You just see just the color drain from Mr. Belfast's face, and then and then the wounds close, and then the color comes back a little bit. He still looks a little skeletal for the moment.
Oh, hey, look, the second time I saved you. And the knife is still a dick.
You told me to clean up the mess.
The mess, not the person.
He made the mess.
He's attached to it.
What is he?
Him?
Yeah.
A swindler.
I was gonna say a snake, but no, he's a normal person. There's nothing special about his blood.
Okay, good.
There was more
What?
of that weird blood in that room, though,
So why'd you want it so bad?
because he smelled like the gods.
Oh, because
But he himself is not one.
You've been canoodling with gods. She points Nosferatu at him accusingly.
As you do, you notice Nosferatu has gotten heavier.
You're getting
The red
fat.
glow is now perpetual. And the blade is longer.
Oh. You've gotten fat.
Halfway through the campaign, he turns into a broadsword.
Still classified as a dagger, just a very large dagger.
Never had a dagger that grew.
If you keep feeding me, I'll be the best weapon that you'd ever get your hands on. And Mr. Belfast. Oh, God. Felt like someone was taking my soul. I don't canoodle with gods any more than you do, or you do, and he gestures to you, Ynorn, you, Lala, or you, and he gestures to you, Kraka.
You're pointing at the wrong girl. She kind of swizzles her dagger around. I don't know nothing about any gods.
That's my point.
I also don't walk around smelling like a god sniffer.
Can I insight him again?
God sniffer. I'm pretty sure that's what your dagger did. Yeah, Yenor, go ahead and roll another insight check if you would like.
Pray for me. $23. Please don't get a natural 20 again.
That's an 11. He is telling the truth.
He has nothing to do with gods.
He is unaware of canoodling with gods.
And
Okay.
doodling.
So he's been around gods, but he doesn't realize it.
Yes.
Okay. And what's his name? Tyron?
Tyron Belfast with one L. Belfast. It is one of Ron's one-shot characters.
Been around gods, but doesn't know. Okay. Are we at the door now?
Yes, all the blood's been sucked up, so now you can have continued moving towards the door. Now you're at your door, which has been left open. Deedle and Joachim are still very much fast asleep.
I drag him in and shut the door behind everyone.
Okay. So what are we doing now?
I'm gonna wake Joachim up by shaking him.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
get
you're-
Beetle.
You are being shaken awake. Kraka, how are you waking up Deedle?
Like, hey, and like poker, hey.
Beetle, you're being poked by a claw. And Joaquin, you're being shaken.
What? Why? No.
This time it's
Who?
Yunor.
What are
She's
you
got a
doing?
serious look on her face.
What are you doing?
Babin's missing, there might be dragons, and Tyron almost died. Not by Lala.
And who almost died?
Tyron. The shady businessman. Oh, also, he's powering automatons with drugs.
Wow, how long was I asleep for?
Apparently not long enough. She's working to a world of shit.
Do you need drugs? Jesus.
Starts getting dressed. As he's getting dressed, fill me in again. What's going on?
Well, Tyron almost died. There might be dragons. There's currently 2 rooms covered in blood. Some kind of glowing pink automaton that is extremely fast and yet makes no noise is somewhere on the airship. It looks to
I'm
be
sorry.
killing people.
Excuse me. You said dragons.
That's what Kaida said. Primordial
those
whatnot. Listen, all I know is what the gods tell me.
And we might have automatons high on sniffle shade.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, running off sniffle shade. Sorry.
Well, when he says high on sniffle shade, he would Joaquin would minor illusion one of the automatons that they fought, just kind of dazed and drugged out like that.
No, imagine what we fought, but stronger.
On drugs.
Yeah.
Like powering them.
Oh, powering that. Weird.
Yeah.
But again, now you're talking about mythical creatures being real. You're talking about the things in the stories, right? And when he does that, like he would minor illusion what he imagines a dragon would look like.
Is it
Yeah.
correct?
That's you.
Joaquin, make a history check to see how accurate your dragon is.
That should come out like Puff the Magic Dragon.
Right? 13.
You basically minor illusioned a dragonborn, but with Aarakocra wings.
Okay, yep. That's what I think a dragon is.
But on all 4s.
Yeah. Almost like a sphinx, but with a dragon head.
That's an interesting take.
They're not real. They look like whatever you want them to look like.
So I'm just telling you what the gods have told me. And what Kaida thinks.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it, but now you're talking about blood everywhere. What's this about?
2 rooms completely filled with blood.
Only one room is partially filled with blood.
Oh, partially. My bad.
The other room's completely clean because you had him clean up the mess.
Yeah.
And you haven't gone to the guards. Why?
Would you like me to not involve you in fights? If you're scared, I can do it.
You
You
act
were
like I
not
like to eat. I do it as a means to an end. I can do the magic things.
Listen, if you're
I
You
tried
guys
scared,
to
are
bring you
looking
along.
for
You wanted to sleep.
until you all came barging in here. Now you're
Lala,
looking for a fight.
do you still have Desolus drawn out, or did you holster him again?
I've been carrying him around because he's bigger than his holster right now, so I'm gonna have to figure that out.
When you holster him, he shrinks back down to normal size.
Well, I don't know that. I didn't try.
You did before when he grew a little bit.
I don't remember him growing before. Maybe I didn't notice. Anyway, he's still out.
Everyone.
This is the dagger talking specifically to Lala, Kraka, and Yenor. Something feels off.
Like what?
can I insight check?
You can insight check. Joaquim, being a very adept magic user, you feel the center. You feel
I cast
very.
detect magic.
Okay. You didn't need it. You feel a very strong
Go.
arcane presence starting to grow in the center of your room.
What the hell? All right, by this point, I'm fully dressed. So if that's the case, I would get ready to get ready to, use the animated shield, and I would also summon a great sword in my hands. That kind of looks like a giant odachi.
Okay.
And then,
Can I have mine then?
If you would like. Sure. Celestial, Fey, or Fiend?
Yep. Or
It
undead.
is none of those.
Okay.
And arcane circle appears in glyphs in the center of the room. And Kaida says, wait. Stow your weapons.
To hell with that.
It's a friend. That's a teleportation circle. Do you not recognize those glyphs, Joaquim?
I haven't used that spell.
It's Bavin.
Oh. And then he materializes his great sword.
Bavin materializes, still bleeding a little bit. He's also got two guards with him. Not Ishanian guards. In fact, I believe you've met both of these people before. The question is, where did I put them? No. No. I'm missing people. Oh, no, I'm not. This small rabbit-like humanoid sitting atop a construct, and this very large male Leonin both materialize with Bavin. You recognize
Jackson.
the one as Jackson. The other one you've had a brief encounter with while dealing with the Fear Day City Council. It was one of the guards standing in the room with you guys. Bavin is not wearing his hat. Yes, I know. I have to go get my hat from my room. It was knocked off of me. I believe you guys remember Jackson and this other individual is Grex's Pride Claw. They are perpetual members of the Templar Guard, though not official members. I
Full
see you
disclosure.
found. Yeah.
Full disclosure, I kind of thought you would die without your hat.
Oh no, I was rushing to try and get my stuff to help Mr. Belfast. But I was quickly overpowered. I didn't have any of my gear on, so that's not surprising. I see you found Mr. Belfast, though. And in time, too. He seems to be stable.
He's here.
Alexis, go guard the door. Jackson, get a perimeter.
Yes, come sit. We'll talk about what just happened. Because there was just a lot of blood.
At that, Bavin just collapses to the ground.
Then I will go over and pick him up and put him in a chair.
He is exhausted. But Grexus follows orders and leads Jackson out and then closes the door, and you can hear the thud of a very large battle axe being leaned against the door. And then you hear the thunks of the construct walking down the hall and assume that Bavin doesn't trust the officials of Ishanya, since he is using his own personal guards for this. How about we all get some rest and talk in the morning? I mean, I can give you some details now while it's fresh on my mind if you would like.
Yes, please.
I'm all for rest, but yeah, if you can give us a quick rundown.
I was coming back from the party. I apologize that you all got kicked out. That was overreach by the guards. I can get you unbanned from that area. And he's specifically looking at you, Akeem.
Yeah. Thank you.
They also shouldn't be charging you for drinks, but I guess someone forgot to relay that message.
What?
To the wait staff. That doesn't include paying for someone else's tab.
That orc.
The orc may not have known better. I was given that order from the prince, but he has yet to arrive. And the Iron Hand seems to be running things here for now. As you can see... Go ahead.
Oh no, we're more concerned about what happened with you.
Well, I was leaving the party after your fiasco, or whatever you want to call it, and I got back to my room. It was later. It was after you guys had also left. But I got back to my room, and I heard a commotion down the hall. It was past your guys' room now, which I know is Mr. Belfast's room. But there was a commotion, so I went to do my job and investigate it. I hadn't grabbed my gear yet. As I was moving down towards the room, he came running out covered in blood, just saying to run. So I tried to grab him, run back to my room. We barely made it before this thing came out of nowhere.
Dragon?
It's too small to be the mythical creatures that we refer to as dragons. Legends that dragons could shapeshift, though, wouldn't put it past it. It had armor, claws, moved like one. But pink. It was glowing pink. And I believe that it was some kind of humanoid construct hybrid. Though I'm not sure made with what materials or powered by what. And I'm not sure if it was acting alone either. There's another presence that my magic could detect. It's old, ancient, similar presence to that knife. And he points to Desolus. But that presence was very quickly undetected once this thing was released. Anyway.
Sorry, real quick, above table.
Yeah.
Is that what Martin sensed last session?
No.
There was this quick burst. There's this like burst of something that I think he sensed.
Where?
On the ship. He said it flared out for just a moment and then it was gone.
No, that was when Yenor was talking to her goddess.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
No problem.
Yeah. That's the magic you sensed, though. Different. But similar in that sense. Right? Because Yenor talking to her goddess is deity-like energy, which this energy is deity-like. Deity doesn't necessarily mean a heavenly god. It's just a deity.
Like a celestial or something along those lines.
Right, or something, or like a fiend or something from the hells. Those are also deities. They're just not heavenly deities.
Or like
also,
a painting.
Yeah, they're like fae-like deities as well.
Yep.
And then there are those creatures that are powerful from the farther reaches of the universe.
Gotcha.
But yes, it would be. You knew where that one came from. It wasn't that one, but it was similar. It was a similar feeling.
Understood.
But Bavin looks at you, Yenor. Don't you find it strange down here in the officers' quarters, where there are no officers being held right now because of all the VIPs? There's also no guards.
Chiron said he had guards, but I think one of them got eaten.
Didn't we see the guard carrying the drunk guy?
That
Further
was
down
over
the hallway.
towards other end.
That was the other end of the hallway where you guys came from the party. It's feasible that the guards were following the guy out to try and help him.
So there's no guards where the VIPs are?
No. You haven't seen any since you've been here.
I
Other than when you were relegated to your room and told to stay in your room until the alarms were done. It's the only time you saw guards in this hallway.
I was expected that I would have to deal with some of them because when we spoke to Tyron at the party, he mentioned having them.
That is very odd.
And yet there are no guards.
Where's the Iron Hand?
Hasn't been seen since he went to go find the intruders. Could be in his quarters. It's late. People need sleep.
Okay.
The alarm's not going off anymore. You assume the intruder's been found. That he was hunting.
I think whatever's happened has happened tonight. And best get some rest. You definitely can use some rest. We can tackle this with fresh eyes in the morning.
And are you okay with 2 extra bodies in here?
He's gonna look at the big Leonin and he's gonna smirk and he's gonna be like, I'll manage.
The Leonin's in the hallway. The 2 extra bodies are Bavin and Mr. Belfast.
Oh, then he just kind of grumbles. Well, you guys are fine enough. We don't want to, you're injured. We're being nice.
Friday, don't we have space? In the pocket?
I can also make space temporarily, at least for the night.
Yeah.
Well,
She pulls out
if you got,
crystal. Go ahead.
if you guys go into the pocket, then that's 2 less bodies in this room, so that would make up for them. And then you guys can have your alone time.
They were sharing a bed, so it only makes up for 1 body.
They could share a bed too.
Make Bavin and Mr. Belfast share a bed.
They're injured. They can keep each other warm.
I can do, and Bavin grabs her hand. Let Mr. Belfast have your guys' bed. You go do what you were going to do, and I will be fine in this chair. Does anyone have a problem with that?
Good night. And I'm gonna go over to my little spot.
Same. I curl right back up.
Okay.
Is nobody worried that that murder thing is still just running around the ship somewhere?
The
We have
guards are on
guards
it.
now.
I
Bad
cast
enough.
detect magic. Did I sense anything from her blade?
Yes,
What did I sense exactly?
everything.
Did its magic increase?
Everything.
Yes.
I noticed that its magic, it's gotten
It
stronger.
increased like 100-fold.
I'm looking, as I lay down, like right before I go to sleep, I'm just over my shoulder. I'm just kind of giving Lala just like evil
It's not
glare.
evil
Like
magic it's
Lala
giving
and,
off anymore. It's not like that darkness that it was giving off before. It's just pure power.
oh, it's not evil. It's not radiating evil energy anymore.
Not this increase in energy, no. This is just pure, like, arcane energy right now that's radiating.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's not radiating.
That
evil.
underlying, like, original evil energy is still there, but it is overshadowed by this just arcane burst.
So this arcane evil energy that I sensed previously is still at the core of this, but it is now cloaked in an even greater power.
Yes, that is not evil.
That is not evil, but it essentially is. It has access to this power,
Yes,
and this power is not evil or good.
correct. It just is.
Yeah, evil side eye as I go to bed.
Lala ignores him and just crawls into her cave bed.
Let's go back where we left off.
Absolutely.
Kind of takes Shinor's hand, and this time, just tell Bavin to send me a message. Don't knock. And walks through the portal. And it closes. You all go back to sleep. Ynor and Kaida have their night of alone time in an empty house with no animals.
It's probably a first for a long time.
And we're gonna call it an episode there. That's a good stopping point, right at the point of a long rest. So thank you all for tuning in. The mysteries just keep developing and adding. And when one question is answered, 10 more questions are added.
Just remember, dragons don't exist. They're not real. So everything you've heard about that is a lie.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Thank you all for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all next week. Stay safe and have a good night.
Bye.
Guys, good night. Special shout out to everybody who's going through it in California, because that is tough.
Yes, please stay safe wherever you are, but especially over in California. Stay safe, protect yourselves, do what you need to do.
Good
We
night.
hope to bring you some entertainment and joy, and we will see you next week. Welcome, adventurers. This is part 2 of a live-streamed episode. To get immediate access to our full episodes, please visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support or links.chaoticallybalanced.com. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.
Another adventure completed. If you had a good time, remember to leave a like and review. you can head over to links.chaoticallybalanced.com, linked in the description below, and see what else we have going on. You will also find our live stream links and info here, where we are live most Tuesday nights at 7:30 Eastern. Check out our coffee page at chaoticallybalanced.com/support, also linked below, to get access to exclusive content and help support us further. That's all we have for now. We'll see you next time.